Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save up to...
So guys, welcome back to day 13 of Karlsruhe to Cape Town. Today we crossed the Mauritania border to a town called Nouadhibou. After waking up at the crack of dawn, we had breakfast and hit the road. We arrived at the border at 8:30 and there was already a long queue. So Pedro and I went for tea and printed out our visa applications. So we just got our documents printed and now we're heading back to the car and let's see how long it's going to take to cross the border. Let's go. Borders are always the worst parts on trips like this. There's always weird people around, shitty infrastructure, and you just have to accept it and be patient. There's no other way to put it really. So 3 hours later we still didn't leave Morocco, but we're almost there. It's going to be Pedro's second time to Mauritania. Never been to Greece though.
It's true, really considering my life choice.
Finally, we got to the end of the queue and began to leave Morocco. We then entered the no man's land between the two countries, with it being heavily mined either side of the road. So guys, just made it through the Morocco customs and now we're heading on to Mauritania. Let's see how it goes. It's currently 2 p.m. So been at it for how long guys? 5 hours already?
Yeah.
5 hours, yeah. So let's see. Suddenly the road stopped and we were able to test the off-road capabilities of our car before entering Mauritania. So there's a big problem with my 2 passports. I left Morocco on the British one and I've entered on the German one. Apparently it's a big problem. They're probably just trying to get money from me. So let's see what's going to happen. Even though it was not a problem, I simply apologized. By arguing with them, you only give them a reason to go against you. So I managed to solve the problem with the passports. Now I'm just waiting for, I have no idea what, but we're at the next office. In situations like these, we've learned it's best to be patient and agreeable. Common courtesy goes a long way. So managed to get my passport back. Then we got our visa stamped and went back to the car hoping to enter Mauritania, but they closed the border for lunch. So we just sat here waiting. Let's see how long it's going to take. Then, just before we were about to enter Mauritania, we were surrounded by police and they asked to see my phone. I'd been filming police on the border, which is highly illegal, and at that point I simply accepted my fate. However, they just made me delete the photos I took and luckily didn't go in my hidden folder. So guys, finally in. As it had been such a long and stressful day, we simply drew out cash, got auto insurance and went to the hotel, before having some dinner, watching a movie and going to sleep.